Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is May 28th, 2024, and we kind of wanted to show you a garden that we've got going on here in Mount Vernon, Illinois. And this is the start of our garden right here. You can see in this fenced off area. And what we wanted to do, we wanted to make sure that the deer and the groundhogs don't destroy any kind of crop that we have here. And it's nothing real big. We've got some tomato plants and some gourd and some cucumbers. So if you want to come this way, I'll kind of give you a little bit of a tour of what we've done. This is about a week's time since we started on this, and we're making some progress. Up in here, you're going to see gourds. These are the seeds that we have for gourds. The reason we put them here, we're going to put some trellises and let them rise up. They can even rise up on the fences and what have you. And if I take a look, it's probably getting real close that they're going to start sprouting. We wanted to put this over the top with landscape pins to keep the birds from getting the seeds out of there. They're notorious for that. So there's one type of gourd here. I forget exactly what it is. We've got it marked on our little row marker there. And we also have another set of gourds right here. So we've got a little bit of a mixture of it. And we had some gourds last year, and lo and behold, one gourd popped up over here. If you want to take a look on the other side of this fenced area, this gourd here, or this plant, was actually part of a plant that was here last year. So,
well, what we did was, when we left to go back to Florida in November, we took the gourds that we had and I think you just stuck them in the ground, didn't you?
Yeah.
And now that other one is not a gourd, I don't think. Is it?
It could be. It could be a weed. I'm not sure. We're going to let it go. If it looks like a weed later, we'll get it out of it.
We had some other gourds here, and when they tilled the garden, they went bye-bye. Okay. But we have one left. I don't think the other one is a gourd.
Okay, now come over here, if you will. And these are the cucumbers. We just really have...
Oh, that one died.
Well, there's actually two in here. This one is still going. It's not doing real well. We ended up putting another one in here. We may have to go ahead and do another as well. We got some seeds.
That one died too.
Yeah, this one is still alive. This one is the one we added. You know, if it makes it, fine. If it doesn't, we'll be fine with the ones that we've got. The big thing we've got going on here right now are some tomato plants. So we've had a couple bad storms and
bent that one in half.
Yeah, I took this one in half, but we got to wire it up there with the twine.
Can you see the bend in it? Did it?
No, the bend you can't see right now. Because now that I got it strung up with the twine, it's more erect, and it shouldn't fall down at this point. This one's got a little tomato on it. The big thing is, these are, what's the name of that tomato again?
It's heirloom.
Heirloom.
Cherokee. And they are the best tomatoes you will ever have. They are big. They have a lovely taste. They're not acidic, and they hardly have any seeds. Now, I would say the tomato on there is not going to be a quality tomato, and they do look a bit yellow.
Well, we'll see where it is. We may end up having to just nip that out of there
and make way for one with a tomato on it.
So these have been in the ground for about a week. They're not growing very fast. A little concerning, but we'll see about that. This one over here seems to be growing the tallest. Seems like it's happier than the rest of them. We've got these nice little
Those are hog panel fencing.
Hog panels.
And then
hopefully we won't have any hogs in here.
Well, we just kind of cut them and made those because they're so much better than anything you can buy in a tomato cage.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do now, we're going to go back out here, and we're going to show you what we're going to do to make the garden larger.
And of course, that is our beautiful apple tree that I am afraid is not going to make it. So.
Come on out here, folks. Come on out here, folks. I want to show you where we're going to expand our garden. If you just kind of bear with me here, use your imagination. We're going to go ahead, take this panel off from here to here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually create a wall that 12 feet will come right off to here. Okay, there's a door on it as well, so we're going to have a door there. We'll also have the door right here. So this area here that I've started to dig up just to mark it, we're going to get this out of here tomorrow or the next day, till it up. We have other fences that match that. We'll have a row here, a row down here.
And we'll have another gate too. Another gate. We have a panel with,
yeah. The gate there will actually be over here.
And probably put one up here.
Yeah, right up in here.
Mm-hmm.
This will probably be sweet potatoes that we're going to be planting in here. We may put another tomato plant, let's say right here, possibly another one there. Then we're going to also use this area, decided we're going to put in some green beans. They're easy to grow. And what else did we pick up?
Well, I don't think we have room for everything. You got some snow peas, and we also have those Lady Godiva pumpkins. There's not going to be enough room there.
Well, okay, well we can work on that. I can even put the beans somewhere in there because they can throw up on a trellis also. So there's plenty of room for that. But anyway, this is the extension, so it's going to be a pretty nice sized garden. Okay, now come on over here.
Well, and since we didn't have the tiller today, he did start to do that by hand and found out that the ground is too hard and the grass is too, too many roots in the grass, or it's tough.
Kind of twiny.
So we're going to wait and rent a tiller since we don't have one.
Yeah, I could do it, but it's just...
And then there is our other apple tree, which is doing very nicely, but because of the other apple tree dying, we got no cross-pollination this year, and I think we've seen 2 apples, so probably no crop on that this year.
Okay, this is a project we did today. Yeah, it looks like a jail, doesn't it? No, actually it looks like a zoo.
Another dog pen.
No wild animals in this one.
We have a lot of dog pens.
Now this, if you get a real close-up view of this, you're going to see in here, these are daylilies. Daylilies. And there's different colors, different ones, and you can start seeing the buds on it. Before we had a shorter fence in here, and we had a top that was...
Chicken wire, plastic chicken wire, and you
that
couldn't...
was not good.
Couldn't get in there.
Well,
No
couldn't
gate.
get in there, but also, these are getting almost as tall as the netting that we put in there.
They would grow through the netting, and the deer would eat them off.
Yeah, so this is perfect.
Yeah, this is perfect.
It's a perfect spot. They can grow high. Deer aren't going to be able to get over there.
And there's a gate over there, so you can go right through that gate and deadhead them and weed and appreciate the blooms. I already ran into that earlier. He did not warn me that I had to duck my head.
Well, I didn't realize you were that tall.
I had a hat on, and I could not see the...
You can get in here, monitor the situation. You know, should keep the groundhogs out for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Deer.
And you can buy these. We saw these at Rural King. You can buy these.
Real nice.
And I highly recommend those.
So this is a project we did today. Now, yesterday or the day before,
the deer, of course, ate those off, the irises, but they didn't eat these off. And we
still have to clean up.
We still have to put new paving. What do you call those timbers?
Yeah.
Our edging timbers.
Weeds out of here, and then there's these timbers need to be replaced.
Timbers, and of course.
But you know what? You can't kill these things. These things are...
No, well, they can eat them off. But we do have a really neat cast iron, 2 cast iron sinks back there, which need to be scrubbed good. And that looks like that one needs a new frame, or at least that one needs to be braced up, possibly painted. And then, of course, I love the old wash tubs. That's silver artemisia that my grandmother had, and I won't tell you how long ago that was, at her farmhouse. And my mother brought some back to Illinois and shared a start with me. And it grows real well in those, but you certainly don't want to put it in the ground,
Black raspberry.
or you will have a garden full.
Okay.
So project yet to come, I guess, is how we'll have to
Now,
label that.
come over here. There you have a very fine specimen of a scarecrow.
Yes, and there's a little place right there that's a little bit low on the fence, and we've discussed this, and Tom is going to stand there on guard with her and keep the deer from that garden.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? All right.
But that is an antique fence there, and it's a little taller, so we're going to put sunflowers in this garden.
This whole area now will be sunflowers. Bigger ones on the perimeter. Smaller, medium size here. Smaller. And maybe a few more mediums over here. So we got nice little.
And more silver artemisia there. And unfortunately, we had a buckeye tree there and lost it because of the deer. We don't much like the deer here.
Well, I like the deer.
Well, I don't like them. And then we have a well there, and we'll have to clean all those limbs up. We had a tree go down over there, and it got so wet they got the trailer stuck when they were cleaning the tree up. So that is yet to be done. And then the nights are getting cooler, so we're looking forward to having a nice fire in the fire pit here in a few, maybe tonight. And then, of course, we've decided we're going to have to paint all this furniture like we did in Florida. Tom is going to be busy.
Okay, well, I guess that's it for today. We'll keep you posted on any progress that we've got going with our garden, and we'll try and add some things that might be of interest to you. Thanks for stopping by.